1974, ಸೈಂಟ್ ಪೀಟರ್ಸ್ಬರ್ಗ್. ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಹುಟ್ಟಿ ಬೆಳೆದು ವಿದ್ಯಾಭ್ಯಾಸ ಮಾಡಿ ನಂತರ ಅವರ ವೃತ್ತಿ ಜೀವನದ ಆರಂಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ಯಾಲೆ ಅಪೇರಾ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳನ್ನೇ ಡಿಸೈನರ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ವರ್ಷಗಳ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರವಾಸ ಮಾಡಿ ಅದೇ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಚಿತ್ರರಚನೆಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಕಲಾಕೃತಿಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಬಹಳ ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನು ಪಡೆದಂತ ಮಹಾನ್ ಕಲಾವಿದ. ತದನಂತರ ಅಮೆರಿಕ ಮತ್ತು ಯುರೋಪಿನ ಹಲವಾರು ದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿನ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳ ಆಹ್ವಾನದ ಮೇರೆಗೆ ಅವರ ಕಲಾಕೃತಿಗಳ ಪ್ರದರ್ಶನಗಳನ್ನು ಏರ್ಪಡಿಸಿ ಬಹಳಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಸಿದ್ಧಿ ಗಳಿಸಿದಂತ ಕಲಾವಿದ. ಅಂತ ಮಹಾನ್ ಕಲಾವಿದ ಕೊನೆಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಬಾಳಿನ ಕೊನೆಯ 25 ವರ್ಷಗಳನ್ನ ಕಳೀಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಯ್ಕೆ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು ಭಾರತ. 1920 ಆಸ್ಪಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಹಿಮಾಚಲ ಪ್ರದೇಶದ ಕುಲು ಸಮೀಪ ಇರುವಂತಹ ನಗರ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸಣ್ಣ ಹಳ್ಳಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸ್ಟುಡಿಯೋ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸುಮಾರು 27 ವರ್ಷ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಜೀವನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ಆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ತಮ್ಮ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಜೊತೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಸಹಾಯಕರ ಜೊತೆ ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಏಷ್ಯಾ, ಟಿಬೆಟ್, ಮಂಗೋಲಿಯಾ, ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಂ, ಕಾಶ್ಮೀರ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರದೇಶಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಮಾಲಯ ಬೆಟ್ಟಗಳ ನಡುವೆ ಸುಮಾರು ದೀರ್ಘಕಾಲದ ಅನ್ವೇಷಣಾ ಪ್ರವಾಸ ಕೈಗೊಂಡು ಆ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಮಾರು 1000ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಅಪೂರ್ವ ಕಲಾಕೃತಿಗಳು, ಹಿಮಾಲಯನ್ ಸೀರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಬಹಳ ಫೇಮಸ್ ಇವತ್ತಿಗೆ, ಆ ಕಲಾಕೃತಿಗಳನ್ನು ರಚಿಸಿದಂತ ಕಲಾವಿದ ನಿಕೋಲಸ್ ರೋರಿ. ಇವತ್ತು ನಗರ ಹಳ್ಳಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಕೋಲಸ್ ರೋರಿಕ್ ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಯಂ ಇದೆ. ಮ್ಯೂಸಿಯಂಗೂ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಅವರು 13 ಡಿಸೆಂಬರ್ 1947 ದೇಹಾಂತ್ಯ ಆದಾಗ ಅವರ ಅಂತ್ಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ನಡೆದಿದ್ದು ಅದೇ ನಗರ ಹಳ್ಳಿನಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರ ನೆನಪಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಶಿಲಾ ಸ್ಮಾರಕ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಸ್ಮಾರಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಗಮನಾರ್ಹವಾದ ಮತ್ತು ಆಸಕ್ತಿದಾಯಕ ಇನ್ಸ್ಕ್ರಿಪ್ಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ, ಮಹರ್ಷಿ ನಿಕೋಲಾಸ್ ರೋರಿಕ್ ಅವರ ಅಂತ್ಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕಾರ ಈ ಜಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಥ ದಿವಸ ನಡೆದಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹಳ ಗಮನಾರ್ಹವಾದ ಪದ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮಹರ್ಷಿ ನಿಕೋಲಾಸ್ ರೋರಿಕ್. ನಮ್ಮ ಭಾರತೀಯ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಹರ್ಷಿಯನ್ನ ಪಟ್ಟ ಅಥವಾ ಮಹರ್ಷಿಯನ್ನ ಬಿರುದು ಸಿಗೋದು ಬಹಳ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಸೊ ಆ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಭಾರತೀಯರಲ್ಲದ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕಲಾವಿದನಿಗೆ ಭಾರತೀಯರು ಮತ್ತು ಭಾರತ ಬಹಳ ಗೌರವದಿಂದ ಸಮ್ಮಾನದಿಂದ ಆ ಬಿರುದನ್ನ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಭಾರತದ ಸರ್ಕಾರ ಕೂಡ ಅಧಿಕೃತವಾಗಿ ನಿಕೋಲಾಸ್ ರೋರಿಕ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಸಾಂಸ್ಕೃತಿಕ ವಲಯದ ನವರತ್ನಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ರತ್ನ ಅಂತ ಅಧಿಕೃತ ಮನ್ನಣೆ ಕೂಡ ನೀಡಿದೆ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಭಾರತೀಯರಲ್ಲದ ಹೊರಗಿನ ಕಲಾವಿದರಿಗೆ ಈ ಮನ್ನಣೆ ನೀಡಿರೋದು ಏಕೈಕ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಅಂತ ನನ್ನ ನಂಬಿಕೆ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಬಹಳ ಆಸಕ್ತಿದಾಯಕ ವಿಷಯ, ಹೆಮ್ಮೆಯ ವಿಷಯ ನಾನು ತಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಪ್ರಸ್ತುತಪಡಿಸಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು, ಇಡೀ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿತ್ರಕಲಾ ಪರಿಷತ್ತಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನಿಕೋಲಸ್ ರೋರಿಕ್ ಅವರ ಅಧಿಕ ಸಂಖ್ಯೆಯ ಕಲಾಕೃತಿಗಳ ಕಲೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಒಂದು. ಎರಡನೇದು, ಇಡೀ ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಪ್ರಥಮ ಬಾರಿಗೆ ನಿಕೋಲಾಸ್ ರೋರಿಕ್ ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಂಶೋಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹಿರಿಯ ಸದಸ್ಯರು ಮತ್ತು ಕಲಾವಿದರು ಆದಂತಹ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಪುಷ್ಪಾತ್ ರವಿ ಅವರು ಸಂಶೋಧನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ತಮ್ಮ PhD ಪದವಿಯನ್ನ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿಯಿಂದ ಪಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮಾರ್ಗದರ್ಶಕರಾಗಿದ್ದವರು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಚೂಡಾಮಣಿ ನಂದಗೋಪಾಲ್. ಈ ಎರಡು ಹೆಗ್ಗಳಿಕೆ ಚಿತ್ರಕಲಾ ಪರಿಷತ್ಗೆ ಸೇರಿದೆ. When we visit Nagar, a small hamlet in Himachal Pradesh near Kulu, where Nicolas Roerich spent over the last 27 years of his life and where he breathed his last, there is a memorial, a stone memorial plate, name plate, where the inscriptions are very, very interesting. The plate says that the body of the Maharshi Nicolas Roerich was cremated here on so and so date. The title Maharshi itself is very significant and very meaningful. In the Indian cultural context, the title of Maharshi is not given to anybody and everybody. Only very, very few people achievers qualify for the title. So from that perspective, it is very important and meaningful that Nicolas Roerich, though not from India by origin, was entitled with such a dignified title of Maharshi, and he has set up his own museum there. And proudly I will wish to present a fact that in the whole of India, the Karnataka Chitrakala Parishath has the largest collection of paintings of Nicolas Roerich. Thanks to Dr. Svetoslav and Professor Nandan Rao that those 36 works were donated by Dr. Svetlana to Chitrakala Parishath. In addition, we also have 100 plus works of Dr. Svetlana Roerich. And the second fact that I am proudly present is that in the whole of India, the first research on Nicholas Roerich was done in Chitrakala Parishath. Dr. Pushpa Dravid, our senior member and artist, did a research work and the able guidance of Dr. Chudamani Nandagopal and her daughter PhD from the university. Now there is a plan from Chitrakala Parishath to publish that thesis as a book in the coming days. So this, in view of this long-standing relationship between Parishath and the family of Roerich, Parishath has organized this special exhibition and the title Vspominaya Roerich at 150. Go to Delhi, then they would always make it a point to visit Bangalore, visit Dr. Svetlana Roerich, visit Tadbuni Estate, and visit Chitrakala Parishath. That tradition is continuing even now, even today. And senior officials at the Russian embassy, both in Delhi and Chennai, have been very supportive and have been part of all activities of Chitrakala Parishath. In continuation of that relationship, we have His Excellency Mr. Valerii, the General Consular of Russian Federation in Chennai, as our guest of honor for this special event today. Can we excuse Your Excellency if my pronunciation of your name is not accurate? I tried my best. And on behalf of Chitrakala Parishath and all of us here, I wish to extend a very warm welcome to His Excellency Mr. Valerii Kazi. And it's indeed a great pleasure and a privilege to have you with us this afternoon, sir, and we welcome you again. And we have Mr. S.N. Agarwal, a long-standing senior. And I request Madam M.J. Professor M.J. Kamlakshi to hand over a bouquet to His Excellency Mr. Valerii Kazi. ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಆತ್ಮೀಯವಾದ ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನು ಕೋರ್ತೇನೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಬಿ ಎಲ್ ಶಂಕರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಹೂಗುಚ್ಛ ನೀಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಜಂಟಿ ಕಾರ್ಯದರ್ಶಿಗಳಾದ ಶ್ರೀ ಚಂದ್ರಶೇಖರ್ ಅವರಿಗೆ ವಿನಂತಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು.
In this respect, it would be proper also to recall the long time connection of the founder of the Parishath, Professor M.S. Majumdar Rao, who had a long time connection with the Roerichs, as well as the affinity of the renowned late renowned Russian ambassador Alexander Khodzhaev, who visited many times. I know you knew him well. So, his affinity with the Karnataka, this Karnataka cultural hub. Today, as we navigate the international, the rapidly changing world, the Roerich's philosophical and art heritage becomes ever more relevant in the context of Russia-India relationship, which have withstood the test of time, and our two nations share a long history of friendship, cooperation, mutual respect. This relationship came of age and stands on the solid ground, on the solid foundation of shared values, many of which were championed also by the Roerichs, with the focus on art as the common tapestry connecting our people. So I would like to thank everyone who came to honor Roerich's memory. I think your presence here is also manifestation of the preserved and burgeoning Russia-India people-to-people bonds. I'm sure, I'm confident that this will continue as we have such a large uh, cheerleaders group, supportive group of the Russian-India relationship, uh, and I'm sure that our cooperation will continue. Uh, I just can also assure that the Russian diplomatic missions also will be actively cooperating with this gallery in promoting this our common asset of our peoples. So I just wish everybody to enjoy the gallery. We just had an opportunity to have a look, to have a glance at the pictures. Thank you very much.
Shri Basavaraj Horatti sir, His Excellency Consel General of Russian Federation Shri Valerii, and a very dear old friend of 30-40 years maybe, Dr. Shankar, and Shashidhar and our friend Apajaya. I'm thankful to all of you to have come with a great support and appreciation of one of the biggest artists of this century. It will be almost 100 years that he would have come to India. We can almost call him son of India. He has shown through art how much we can bring the community together, the country together. In fact, Russia and India both are being connected with the art of Nikolai Roerich. We are so honored that His Excellency Gemeral is also here to bless the occasion.
Roerich. I think with the constant support of Honorable President and Secretary, such exhibitions are possible. I think this is the first ever a fine put up of the artworks of Nikolai Roerich. Ah. So yeah, there are three and also a magnetic sticker which can be used, and souvenirs are freely available inside the gallery. Once you go inside, you can collect it from the bowl there. Thank you, Vijay, for doing all this job. Uh, Now I request our Honorable President.
Decades of functioning of Chitrakala Parishath. It is one of the memorable days that we have today, celebrating 150th year of Nicholas Roerich, and having dignitaries like Basavaraj Horatti and His Excellency Consel General of Russia from Chemai, and one of the great philanthropists and industrialists, S.N. Agarwal. Few days back, when I spoke to our dear friend and the chairman of the council, Shri Basavaraj Horatti, over phone, he was not well and he was in Hubli and he was recuperating. And over phone only, he said that if it is a Chitrakala Parishath program, certainly I will be there, I will try to make it. Even today, he is not feeling well, but still, all the way he has driven down from Hubli to Bangalore yesterday night, and he is here for the program. I appreciate his commitment to the Chitrakala Parishath and the cause. One more reason why you have invited Basavaraj Horatti, there was an option of inviting ministers or a presiding officer. Then I decided to invite a presiding officer because he holds a record in India. He has continuously won 8 terms to the Upper House Karnataka Legislative Council, and he has almost completing 48 years in legislature. It is a record in India. Nobody else has completed 48 years in Upper House, serving continuously in a Upper House. More than that, he is a very simple man, cultured man, and very committed to the development of Karnataka. And when he was a education minister of Karnataka, he had done a lot to improve the quality of education in Karnataka also. I deem it very privileged, sir, for having you have come all the way and you have inaugurated the exhibition. My thanks goes to His Excellency also, because for this specific purpose he has come down from Chennai. And India and Russia have a special place in the history of the world. Russia was a long-standing friend of India, and Indians have a special place for Russia in their hearts, because Russia is the one country. When it was USSR or now Russia, it stood strongly with India whenever it was in difficulty and continuously helping India. Even now, when Russia, though it is engaged with a war with Ukraine for last 2 years, but their supply of crude oil to India has never stopped, and continuously they are supplying crude oil to India, and thus helping to boost our economy. So we have high appreciation for Russians and Russian government, that it is a long-standing friend of India right from Jawaharlal Nehru days now till Narendra Modi is there. So my special thanks to you, sir. And I also appreciate S.N. Agarwal. When our trust chairman S.M. Krishna was not well, his place was taken over by S.N. Agarwal, and he is continuously guiding Karnataka Chitrakala Parishath Trust to improve itself and improve the quality of exhibition and renovate the museum and all that. Is because of his persistence and insistence that the renovation of gallery is taking place, and many people have contributed for that. I am thankful to them. As Kulkarni rightly mentioned, special thanks goes to Dr. Shri. After she took over as the curator of Karnataka Chitrakala Parishath, herself a art historian and a very enthusiastic worker, she tried to manage all the views of the art lovers and artists, and trying to do her best in putting up one of the best exhibitions. And Dr. Chudamani Nandgopal and Manmohan Anchan have joined her, and it is one of the good exhibitions in the long history of Karnataka Chitrakala Parishath. Chitrakala Parishath has decided to declare 2024-25 as the year of Roerich, honoring his 150 year of Nicholas Roerich. So 24-25 for Chitrakala Parishath, all activities, it will be Roerich year in Karnataka Chitrakala Parishath. One special appreciation for Nicholas Roerich, though he was a world-known, renowned painter, both father and son, his commitment to culture and protecting the monuments, it was rightly mentioned that in 1930s he entered into a Roerich Pact with a peace banner which aims at protecting cultural monuments, art and scientific organization during war. You know, many parts of the world, one or the other part of the world, war will be taking place, and it will be happening. Even now, it is happening in many parts of the world. But his commitment to see that the art and culture are beyond boundaries and beyond the likes and dislikes of the countries and the country's ruler. So it has to be protected at any cost, even though his country is at war. So no monument and no cultural heritage place should be attacked by any country. That was the pact that was signed in 1935, and 22 Latin American countries signed that pact in 1935. Later, including India, many countries have also signed that pact. Not only the word Maharshi or the title Maharshi was given to Nicholas Roerich for his commitment of protecting culture and monuments. That is why he is considered one of the Maharshis of India or the world in the field of art and culture. So it is a privilege to have 36 of his renowned world famous paintings in the collections of Chitrakala Parishath, for which we have to thank Shashidhar and Professor M.S. Nanjul Rao. But for their efforts and but for their commitment to protect the history and culture of the art, it would not have happened. Not only 36 artworks of Nicholas, 63 works of Shashidhar also are in collection with Karnataka Chitrakala Parishath. Chitrakala Parishath can proudly say that it is one of the best place where the best known paintings of both father and son exist in the same place. So we should remember all those people who are responsible for putting up the structure for Chitrakala Parishath, creating the museum and creating the galleries and continuously trying to develop it as one of the best museums in the country. And we should remember all those persons right from who are in the administration, right from D. Devarajas to right up to Mr. Siddaramaya, whomsoever was in power in Karnataka. They steadfastly and continuously helped Chitrakala Parishath to grow year after year. And I also thank all those art lovers, artists, and the students of the Chitrakala Parishath who are studying and who have passed away. They have an opportunity to learn a lot here, which is not rarely available in any of the other colleges. So I thank the faculty members, the students, and the alumni members, for all those people who are continuously helping us to see that we do more such activities. And my special thanks goes to the Chitrakala Parishat Trust, which has done a lot. Though S.M. Krishna unfortunately is not well for last several months, he cannot be active as he was earlier, but his name is enough to do any work with any government, whichever party is in power. Just if you mention the name of S.M. Krishna, they will be eagerly awaiting to help us. So my thanks goes to S.M. Krishna and all those people, trustees, Dr. Appajaya, who is the secretary of the Chitrakala Parishat Trust, and many trust members are also here. My thanks to them. And I also want to see that first time these works have been brought down from museum to an exhibition. This Nicholas works are first time being exhibited in a gallery. So there are few works which we are taking it to Delhi also during I think course of this month or next month, where NGMA is organizing a program in honor of Nicholas Roerich's 150th birthday, and it is being celebrated all over the world. And also we want to see that Nicholas and both Shashidhar's works are seen by as many people as possible, and it can inspire anybody. As our President Basavaraj Horatti was telling, there are no words to appreciate or explain the works of Nicholas, which is there to see for everybody. So this is the appreciation which one has, which is invaluable. Nobody can value the work of Nicholas or Shashidhar. It is such a valuable things, and we are very proud to have many of their works in our collection. I once again thank the Chitrakala Parishat Trust and Chitrakala Parishat office bearers for helping us to put up this exhibition, and it is certainly go in the history as one of the best exhibitions Bangalore has ever seen. And once again, I thank Your Excellency and Chairman of Karnataka Legislative Council and one of the renowned industrialists of India, S.N. Agarwal, for taking out their time and coming here. And I also thank all of you here for having taken out your. I recognize Manmohan Anchal is here, and Murthy is here, and many more renowned artists are here. So I thank them for taking out their time. Once again, I thank all of you for having making this exhibition a great success. Thank you.
And I request Shashidhar now, sir, to give the memento to His Excellency Councillor. Yeah. I also request Dr. Shankar sir to give the memento to Shri Agarwal sir. Yeah, we have reached the last leap of the program. I request Dr. Shri to propose the vote of thanks.
Kindly bear with me for a few minutes as I do this necessary vote of thanks. Esteemed guests, distinguished dignitaries, and art lovers and connoisseurs here. On behalf of Chitrakala Parishath and its museum, it's my privilege to express my heartfelt gratitude to all those who have contributed to the success of this event. First and foremost, I extend our sincere thanks to our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Basavaraj Horatti, for his gracious presence and inspiring words. Sir, we look forward to your continuous patronage for art and culture. Our deep appreciation goes to His Excellency Mr. Valerii, who graciously agreed to come for this event all the way from Chennai. Your presence strengthens the enduring bond between Chitrakala Parishath and the Russian Embassy. Thank you, sir. We are immensely grateful to Mr. S.N. Agarwal, Vice President of Chitrakala Parishath Trust, for his unwavering encouragement and commitment to our institution. As an art connoisseur himself, he is constantly championing and supporting us in all our artistic endeavors. Thank you, sir. Our sincere thanks goes to our President, Dr. B.L. Shankar, who has been a constant source of support, guiding us with generosity and encouragement. His leadership truly serves as the backbone of this institution. I also express my heartfelt appreciation to our General Secretary, Shri Shashidhar sir, whose tireless dedication and hard work have greatly contributed to making this event a resounding success.
My name is Dr. Hari Krishna Maram. I am the founder chairman of Global Economic Forum. So we do Russia-India collaborative activities with Russia from last couple of years. So now recently I was part of the BRICS summit in Kazan along with our Honorable Prime Minister. So we met a lot of the Russian community, the business leaders there. So we see a lot of awareness about Professor Nicholas. So he done a great work, and most of Russian people, they follow him as a guru, as a philosopher, as a mentor. And we are fortunate as a Indians because he spent most of his time in India, and his last breath was in Nagaur in Himachal Pradesh, and his son was in Bangalore for almost 25 years, and he built a wonderful art gallery, art museum in Kanakpura Road. And today we are happy that in Chitrakala Parishath, the art exhibition of Professor Nicholas are hosted, and rare paintings were displayed here. So we at Global Economic Forum taking the Indian business leaders to Russia, that is mainly the Moscow and St. Petersburg, for a part of the business delegation to connect with the Russian business leaders. So this will be a great opportunity for the Indian community because Russia got a huge potential for a business, especially for a country like India. So this is what I want to just communicate about Professor Nicholas, the great work he done in Himalayas, traveled widely, done a great paintings and given to the society.